Hello, this is Troy Woods with Keller Williams and Slow Happy Homes. Just wanting to talk for a minute to my buyers and those I've been working with around real estate in regards to the law changes that go into effect today in California that came as a result of the lawsuits that we've all been reading and hearing about over the last year or so. Um, and at the core of it, I'll just keep this simple and then I'll work with each one of you individually. To determine how we want to work together. But at the core of it, buyers and their agents, buyer agents, now, starting today, must sign a buyer agent agreement. Basically, it's a contract that discloses the duties that the buyer agent is going to perform and how much they'll be paid. It'll either be a percentage or a flat amount, but that now must be in writing before we can do any showings, which is a big change. In the past, we could do showings for forever and without a signed buyer agent agreement. That is now changing. Um, so typically it's 3%, but that's something we'll talk about on an individual basis, and we'll work together individually. Now, from the seller's perspective, if I'm selling your home, which means I'm your listing agent or selling agent, I can no longer disclose buyer agent commissions on MLS. I can no longer advertise them like we've been doing for the last, whatever, 70, 80 years, whatever. Um, it now has to be disclosed in private if we're going to offer buyer agent commissions. So I can disclose them on my own personal website through email, text, a phone call, but we cannot decide to, let's say, pay a buyer agent 3%, put it on MLS, and have all the buyers see it, all the buyer agents see it at the same time. Obviously, agents are still going to want, sellers are still going to want to offer buyer agent commissions. I mean, you want buyer agents bringing their buyers, uh, but we'll have to do it differently. Um, and then from the buyer perspective, when we offer on a home, we're going to attach our buyer agent agreement to the offer, and we're going to ask the seller to compensate me for my commission, compensate my pay my commissions. Anyway, that's the way it's working in other states where these laws have already been rolled out, and that's the way it will be working in California as well going forward. So again, we're problem solvers. We'll get through all of this, and I'll be contacting each of you over the next week or so to set up a time to visit individually on these things. Anyway, I appreciate all of you. Hoping you're having a great week, and I'll see you soon. Bye bye.